up, Ironbreakers?
Let's go! Who's ready for Omega?
Is it too loud? I might have put it too loud. I'm sorry. I just really like the theme. This is the music from Final Fantasy XIV, exactly. And we're gonna get it. We're gonna get that in Monster Hunter Wilds, baby. I can't wait to hear this one in game, dude. I want to see if Soken has any surprises for us. That'd be awesome. But yeah, that is the theme for Omega, which we're going to be getting in Monster Hunter Wilds. We don't know exactly when. We'll see when that is happening. We're also going to get a new seasonal fest. We have a lot of stuff coming. I'm super excited to see what's going to be announced today. It is not just going to be... I'm sorry, that was just like way too loud at this point. We're gonna need to go back to a little bit more chill, okay? Just a little bit more chill. But yeah, we're gonna be getting information about Omega. We're gonna be getting information about whatever happens to be the new festival that we're gonna be getting. Likely some of the new event quests that are gonna be coming down the pike. We're also going to be getting new information about whatever is happening with Monster Hunter Stories 3. There's likely going to be some, you know, some new features announced or something like that, I would expect, because every time that there's a big news showcase kind of like this, we always get more information about those games. So we're going to hear about Monster Hunter Wilds, Monster Hunter Stories 3, and I suspect Monster Hunter Outlanders, which, like I said, I want to check out Outlanders. I'm not sure if it's going to be for us, the core Monster Hunter audience, because usually mobile games, we all know how those go. But we'll see what Timmy Studio is doing. We're going to give it a fair shot. We'll see what that is all about. But I'm very interested right now to see particularly to see what the business model of that game is going to be, because I already know that just from the scenery and some of the gameplay that we've seen, it looks really fun. It's just about, okay, but what's the business model? That's usually the way that it goes. Heard it's a gacha? I don't know. I have no idea whether or not it's a gacha. We will see. Gameplay for Outlanders looks interesting. Just have to see how it's monetized. Exactly, Dylan. That's the thing. Don't forget, we're also getting the mandatory optimization that will do nothing. No, we're not getting an optimization thing on Title Update 3. The optimization is going to come in Title Update 4. That's the latest news that we know. Yes, news is happening at the top of the hour. I just usually start my stream a little bit early so that everybody has time to get the YouTube notifications, which usually don't work. So, you know, it is what it is, which, by the way, let me just real quick here check this. Where is it? In case you guys are looking to potentially get notifications where YouTube doesn't send it to you or something like that, because unfortunately some of that stuff is out of my control, I'm going to link the Discord. It's right there. I have channels in the Discord where I do notifications manually since YouTube doesn't do it for us. And as you guys can see, there's like a channel here on the Discord called New Video Is Up, as well as live streams. And whenever one or the other happens, whether I'm live streaming or there's a new video up, this channel will send you a notification if you're in this Discord server. You can also mute, like say, oh, I'm interested in videos, not live streams. You can like mute this channel so that you don't get notifications from it and all that jazz. But yeah, at least this way you can somewhat control whether or not there's stuff coming down the pike when it comes to the YouTube side of things. But yeah, that was just something that I wanted to bring up real quick. Do you think we'll get any news on Monster Hunter Outlanders? I suspect we will. There's rumors that we should get. We'll see if that is the case or not. Omega will most likely shadow drop to there tomorrow. Most people are assuming that it's going to shadow drop tomorrow because usually they release stuff on Thursdays. I don't know if that's going to be the case or not. We're going to find out, because whenever Omega drops, Title Update 3 is going to drop right alongside it. So we'll see. We'll see. Got notified on YouTube like 5 minutes ago. Good. Good. That's because today we're doing a broadcast that is YouTube approved for the little box that they put us in. So they're like, oh, no, today's good. Today we can send the notifications out. Omega will be September 30th. Yeah, a lot of people suspect it's going to be September 30th. We do not know. Is it only Omega? No. It is going to be, it should at least be Title Update 3. So it should come with also like, you know, the download should include the festival that's going to be coming out. Probably the festival won't come online instantly. But Omega should still be, you know, it says right there, late September. So we'll see how that pans out. Tomorrow is Hades 2 release date. Sorry, no Monster Hunter for me. Hades 2 is awesome, dude. Do you think there'll be 2 monsters Title Update 3 or just Omega? I'm hoping there'll be 2 monsters. I kind of feel like it would make sense for them to do 2 monsters. Should be like Omega and something else. The something else potentially not being from the collab. Because I don't think that they would do 2 monsters for the collab. If they did, it'd be great to get like Shinryu. You know, there was talks about Bahamut. You know, because Yoshi P had said, oh, we should give them Bahamut, like in some interview at some point. But we don't know. Just playing some Monster Hunter Stories, watching the announcement. Good stuff, Shadow. Monster Hunter Stories 3 going to be coming out next year. So, yeah, good stuff. I can't wait to jump in on Monster Hunter Stories 3. Thank you for posting your vid on the YouTube update that removed you from the algorithm. Glad to be back. Hey, ICF B414. Welcome. When does the Capcom live stream start? It starts in about 24 minutes. That's when the stream should go live. We usually start things a little bit earlier. I already have both the feeds open, so we'll know when stuff goes live, that it's all good and proper. So a couple of things that I suspect we're going to be getting with Omega. I think that the Omega set is going to have a unique set bonus. Now, in the case of Behemoth set back in Monster Hunter World, which is the most comparable collab that they have done, the Behemoth set had like redonkulous attack power. That was the whole thing. The Behemoth set became the set pretty much all the way throughout the end game of Base World, if I'm not mistaken. It was the Hagen set. Had like a bunch of attack up and shit like that. People liked it. The weapon itself, though, wasn't really anything special. The Behemoth weapon. But I suspect that in Wilds, the Omega weapon will likely have unique mechanics to it. Because if you think about it, the Zoshio weapon, that has a unique mechanic. The White Flame Torrent, or whatever it's called. The Corn Popper, that has a unique mechanic to it, which is like it's got strong shelling, and it also deals more shelling damage based on whether or not your Wyvern Fires are on cooldown. And then you also have the new weapon that they released recently, the pickaxe stuff, which deals more damage based on whether or not you've mined ore nodes, and it's actually really powerful according to what people are saying. So considering that they've been doing all of these weapons with really interesting modifiers, I would suspect that whatever weapon comes from Omega is likely going to have also its own unique mechanic to the weapon itself. I just started because I just see somebody saying late again. What do you mean late? I was early today. I swear to God, bro. Man, I still have sought all decos. I didn't realize the deco quest was an event one. You don't have to do special quests to get decos. How do you not have decos? Like, I feel like most people have most of the decos that they want by now, because they're fairly easy to get. The most RNG one is like Artillery 3. But yeah. The uptime is hard to maintain. Yeah, I hear. Fighting between being excited and being came to the conclusion that I've burned myself out onto games from now. I mean, that happens if all you do is play the same game. You'll burn out of literally anything. Like, there's no game that you're going to be playing non-stop that you're not going to burn out on. It could be the best game in the world. You'll still burn out on it if you're playing it non-stop. This is why I like taking breaks. You know, you take a break, you play something else. It's fantastic. Like, we've been doing a whole lot of Night Rain. Been doing some Path of Exile 2. Been enjoying ourselves. Played Hell Is Us. All that good stuff. I actually got Artillery Deco 3 fairly early. Me too, but I've heard a lot of people complain that it took them a hot minute. By the way, did you play Silk Song? No, I haven't gotten around to it yet. Eventually I will, though. Eventually I will. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jameson. Hopefully things will improve for you. Hopefully this time we get all 14 weapons. We better, dude. If we don't get all 14 weapons, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Another thing that I think is going to happen with Omega is I think Omega is going to be tuned for multiplayer. What are we thinking about multiplayer-only tuning? Kind of like Behemoth. I mean, Behemoth wasn't really only for multiplayer. It would scale for solo, but it was not the greatest of fights to do solo. That was definitely one of those fights that was just like way more fun if you were doing it in a group. And then Extreme Moth was straight up just tuned for multiplayer. But I suspect that Omega is going to be tuned for multiplayer. But we now have companions. So even players that want to play solo, you will likely be able to do it with companions. Again, this is all speculation. I don't have any insider information or anything like that. This is just, I'm speculating ahead of the event, right? I suspect that Omega will be multiplayer only event, and then you'll be able to do it with companions, but it will be harder to do with companions. But also do remember that Title Update 3, they're going to be buffing companions, and they're adding a new companion. They're adding a Hunting Horn companion, which makes sense if you think about it. Hunting Horn companion, going to buff you, you're going to get more damage. It's going to make things a little bit easier for Omega Planetes. I suspect. Yeah, Alvaro companions don't do any damage, but that's why they're buffing them. They're buffing them, and you're getting a new companion that's going to be a Hunting Horn player. So that this kind of like makes sense to me. It would make sense for it to be like, you know, a situation where you're going to be able to do it in multiplayer, or you're going to be able to do it with companions. Give me a second. Okay. 14 Omega armor. Yeah. Is the skin for Sacred free? I would assume so, since it's a collab event. I would assume that you will get the Sacred skin for free. I mean, in the latest festival, we got a Sacred skin, so I would assume this would be the same thing. Moga, everybody loves Moga. I love Moga too, guys. Moga is friggin' sweet, dude. One of the better memories that I have of villages, because it was like the first village that I ever saw. I didn't like the game first time I played it, but then I learned to really appreciate Moga. Honestly, we're too overpowered for Omega. It's gonna be too easy. Like, people say that, and then you go do a 9-5, and I definitely don't feel overpowered when I'm doing 9-5s. I don't know about y'all, but yeah. Were you a Borderlands fan? I got my fill of Borderlands back during Borderlands 2. Been out of loop for a couple of weeks. When does the TGS Wild Showcase start? In about 15 minutes. In about 15 minutes, the showcase is going to be starting. Was born in Moga, live in Valhabar. 9-5 Steve wrecks me. Yeah, exactly. 9-5 Gore is stupid. Yeah, yep. 9-5 Lagi is a full-time job. Yep. Gore Magal is a demon. 9-5. Yeah, exactly. 9-5 difficulty is perfect, whereas base game should have been... Yeah, I'm not sure base game should have been 9-5. I feel like base game should have reached 8-5, which was in... You know, halfway down Title Update 1 was when we got 8-5. I feel like base game should have had 8-5 difficulty. Not for every monster, but like as you start getting to the end of the game, before you finish, you know, the last story quests, you should have had to fight like some 8-4s and even like a couple of 8-5s. Absolutely. I think that base game would have been way better if you had to do some 8-5s. And then with title updates, you'd get 9-5s and then so on and so forth. And I think that then we'd be pretty cool. I also think that some of the fights, even in low rank, should have gone to 5 strength. Some of the low rank fights should have definitely gone to 5 strength. Like some of the later ones, first when you're doing the Guardians and whatnot, those shouldn't have been 3 strength quests. They should have been 5 strength quests. Actually push players a little bit more. But yeah, that I think that some people are going to disagree with that. It is what it is. They just shadow drop Boldrome? Boldrome be awesome, bro. What do you mean? 9-5 Boldrome. Hells yeah. 9-5 Boldrome. Recently replayed the game. I got even easier after all the weapon buffs. See, the thing is, when I played the game, the second time, because the first time played it for review, second time went through on stream, I feel like the way that I played it on stream, the difficulty is actually good if you play with the limitations I played on stream, which was like no Palico, no restocking, no Sacred Recovery, as well as a couple of other things. That actually made the game feel pretty good. But once you turn on all of those things like Palico, Sacred Recovery, restocking, all the bells and whistles, then things get significantly easier. "9-5 Boldrome the size of Gammoth? Hells yeah. What do you think they'll do with New Udra? Will they make him stronger than other Arc-Tempered since our hunters have much better gear? I don't know if they'll make him stronger. Like, New Udra to me also feels like potentially the easiest 9-5. At least one of the easier 9-5s. So, I don't know what they're going to do with him. Whatever it is, I hope that he kind of like really pushes. I feel like a point where I would be happy with New Udra is if you're damn near forced to take fire resistance. If it goes to the point where it's like, no, you got to take fire resistance. Hell, I think they should force you to use a water weapon. Yep. I said it. I think they should force you to use a water weapon. Yep. But my blast Artian, don't care. Should be forced to use a water weapon. I think you should. Nudra's a big fire monster. You should be forced to use fire resistance and a water weapon. Otherwise, he powers up too much. If he doesn't get hit with water element consistently, he overpowers too much and he just like burns the whole place to a crisp. I think that would actually be really really fire. Squirt gun meta. Hey, if you can squeeze the squirt gun in there, sure. Just hope they're drawing data from the star strength system to figure out what's a good challenging difficulty for master rank and then really focus on that. Dude, listen, some of these 9.5s are more powerful than some of the master rank monsters that we've gotten in like World Iceborne. Absolutely. Dude, if we got the Morans at the Windward Plains, damn, bro. Blue Flames Nyudra. He's gonna be like Goku. He's gonna go from like yellow to blue to red to something. That'd be great. More monsters should make you change up the armor and weapons you use. We need more wind pressure, tremor, and all that jazz. Yeah, I agree. I think that there should be more reasons for you to swap your armor, but there's even less reasons than there ever has been, because like I think that what most of us are doing nowadays is we have just one set that we use for almost every weapon type. Right now in Uthuna made me realize how much more the added moves for the arc-tempered versions really fleshed out the fights. Yep. That's good stuff. Blue Smelter Demon again. He's gonna do the Fatalis Flames. We don't have to go that far. Don't have to go that far. 9.5 Zoshia. Now that would be cool. I'd like to get 9.5 Zoshia, but I want him to spawn. Like, a lot of the things, I want them to spawn, right? I want them to actually spawn. I don't want them to just be event quests. Because, like, for instance, we're getting event quests. Let me bring it up. Where was it? Is it this one? Yeah. We're getting event quests. For those of you that don't know, those of you who've been out of the loop, in Title Update 3, we're going to be getting 9-star tempered versions of Blangonga, Guardian Fulguranganath, and a Rurikhan. But they're alternating event quests. And it's like, I wanted to get these spawning in the map, because one of the things that I like doing is I just check my map and then I decide what is the thing that I'm going to do. That's usually the way that it goes. Wait, what is this? Are they already live on Twitter? Huh, they're live on Twitter already. Then oh yeah, they're also live on here. They're also live on the official Monster Hunter channel. Okay, that means we'll probably just watch it on Twitch, I guess. I doubt that YouTube will have better quality, so we'll just do it on Twitch. Oh, they don't have music or anything. Yeah, they don't have any music. Surprised, usually they put music on. Twitch is always better quality than YouTube? You're crazy. Would be sick if Nudra gets a fire dot aura, draining your life. When he's on fire, need water weapons, turn off the art. Yeah, I think it would be cool. A lot of people don't like swapping to elemental weapons though, so Capcom might be hesitant. You know, this is one of those issues with a game going so wide in terms of audience, is that you get stuff like you have Elatreon, which is, for all intents and purposes, a fantastic boss fight, and people are like, I don't want to use elemental weapons, now I'm gonna review bomb the game. Yeah. I was like, come on, man. The fight is awesome. Should get the Agnactar brothers. Be pretty good. Shelby Neko, thank you very much for praising the sun for 35 months. As a long beard, you Giga Chad. Tip of the hat. Appreciate support. Thank you. Thank you so much. Elatreon was the best fight in Iceborne, in my opinion. It was really good. It was really good for sure. Teostra Flame Guard. Anyone who complained at Alatreon had major skill issues. Hey, I probably spent like a whole night raging at Alatreon. But I was just like, I'm come back and I'm gonna do it again. Do it again. Do. Luis Rosa, thank you very much for the souls. You are far too kind, my friend. Appreciate you. Tip of the hat. Appreciate support. Thank you so much. You're too kind. Arc-tempered Nudra, new move, grabs all hunters in rage. He has 8 tentacles. Makes sense to me. Just grab them all. By the way, guys, if you weren't here for yesterday's stream, you missed out big time. Like, let me show you some of the things you missed out on, okay? Let me just show you some of the things you missed out on. Where is it? Dude, I'm looking for my streams and they don't even show up for me. We've hit peak. We've hit peak exclusion level on YouTube. Mr. PT, thank you very much for becoming grossly incandescent. Tip of the hat. Appreciate support. Thank you. Yuri, just for your information, YouTube does not show this stream when you search for Tokyo Game Show stream. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It's fine. I don't care. Listen, it's underground. We're underground. Exclusive, okay? This is an exclusive stream. It's only for people in the know. That's how it goes. Anyway, like I was saying, let me grab this stream. I want to show you guys something. Yeah, this is some of the things that you missed because you didn't show up yesterday, okay? This is what you guys missed out on.
If only I could be grossly incandescent.
Oh my god. Sam Lyon, thank you very much for making 5 people grossly incandescent. Tip of the hat. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Thank you so much. See, guys, look at what you missed. Look at this. The best broadcasts, okay? Oh my god, slaying monsters and slaying on the dance floor? Fantastic. Wait just a second, I'm sending some to my wife. Those Disney gloves are ridiculous. They're fantastic. They're phenomenal. What are you talking about? Look at me dancing. They see me dancing. They hating. I think the mocap actor for the Hunter is a woman. I have no idea what you're talking about. I move like this when I dance. Hell, I'm even better. Like, this isn't even my final form. Now we need Ruri doing the same. I suck at dancing. Not sure if you can tell. I got no rhythm whatsoever. All right? There are those people that have like 2 left feet. I have no feet. I have 2 stumps. All right? That's how that goes. These are some of the shenanigans. You guys should subscribe to the live stream to make sure that you're always notified when shenanigans are occurring. Okay? And by the way, tonight, there's also a State of Play, so we're going to be doing a live reaction to that as well. And tomorrow, there is the Microsoft Tokyo Game Show Showcase, which we're going to be checking out as well. So, we'll see. We'll see how things go down. Peg legs seem more stable than 10 toes. Magnet spike. Bro, magnetic hammer. Ruri is secretly Radon confirmed. Radon was a badass, bro. Radon was a badass. That's what else. And Radon did nothing wrong, okay? Radon did nothing wrong. I'm on Radon's side in this conflict. Ruri, which monsters do you expect to return? They better bring my boy Basil back, dude. Free my boy Basil. That's all I'm saying. Everybody knows Basil's the best monster in the game. The best monster in any Monster Hunter game. Had a little rivalry thing going on with Basil back in Base World. Those of you who were watching those streams, which unfortunately were not on YouTube at the time, you guys know the one time that Basil invaded me, that was just one time too many, dude. I was hunting something, I forget what it was, like in the I called them the sewers. What was the name of that place? God, I hate that my memory is so bad, bro. It's like early onset Alzheimer's old man over here. I called him the sewer, the Rottenvale? Rottenvale. Yeah, Rottenvale, right? That's what it was? Yeah. I was hunting something in Rottenvale, and friggin' Basil came in, and I was like, that's it! That does it! And I just chased that motherfucker through the whole thing, and he triple carded me. And I lost. But, you know, it was good times. The lack of an invader in WoW's super weird. It's already mechanics to make monsters show up for hunts, I think. It's only used for wraths. It's like there's some monsters that will show up, and it just seems like every time a monster shows up, it's usually an advantage for you. Unless like you said, unless it's like the wraths, then Rathalos will come up and mess you up, or, I mean, depending on at which point of the game you are. You might just come up and get the crap beat out of him. But, you know, it would be cool to have some monsters show up that they would be, like, genuinely annoying. It's that lack of friction. We need more friction. I really hope that is something that comes back in Master Rank and in future Monster Hunter entries. Like, two monsters showing up in the same zone should be a hindrance, not an advantage. Ever since Rise and Sunbreak, whenever two monsters show up in the same zone, you're like, yes! This is a good thing for me. You go back to like GU, two monsters show up in the same zone, you're like, yep, I'm peacing. You either start slinging poop from your little pouch, you're like, oh, I got some poop right here. You either start slinging poop or you peace out. That's usually how it goes. But nowadays, another monster showing up is just like, hells yeah, bro, let's go. Like just yesterday, what were we fighting? We were fighting like some random 9-5. I think it was Uthduna. Was it Uthduna? Might have been Uthduna. Might have been... No, it wasn't Uthduna. It was New Udra. It was New Udra. We're fighting New Udra. Random Arkveld shows up. Dude, he beats the daylights out of that New Udra, dude. He beat him so hard that New Udra's tentacles started just like curling up in pain, okay? He didn't have his tentacles outstretched anymore. He was just like all curled up in a ball of suffering and misery that Arkveld left him in, okay? Arkveld just went in there and just like, pound, pound. He's like, you dumb octopus, go back to the sea, bitch. It's just like, it was like 2,000 damage for the first hit, and then he just kept pounding on him with the chains. It was like one of those UFC ground and pound situations where the person's like already knocked out and the other guy's just going in with the elbows like, like that was Arkveld with that New Udra yesterday. Yeah, it was disgusting, bro. Arkveld just like beat the daylights out of that guy. It's crazy. But anyways, show's about to start. Just to let you guys know, if anything happens in between, I will be sure to acknowledge the other shoutouts later. But yeah, during the show, it's going to be rough to try and acknowledge that stuff, okay? But thank you all very much for the support. Let's get this show on the road.
Peggy 18.
Really? Capcom, please. Twitch, please. Is this just me? Or is this the broadcast?
Welcome to the TGS 2025 Capcom Online Special Program. For today's show, we'll be covering updates to games that are out now, plus new info on upcoming titles. So don't miss a moment and watch till the very end. Also, the titles shown today will be available to play at Tokyo Game Show 2025. on. Without further ado, here's the first title.
The shelter. Looks like we got some backup power here.
Now maybe we can upgrade our stuff.
Worth a shot.
Okay, seems like you two are doing better.
Missile spotted! Right back at ya!
Good job, kid. Now it's my turn.
Decoy generator.
Move, Hugh!
Get some!
Hacking!
You're going down!
This game is actually a lot of fun. Hacking and action.
Look out!
Take that!
Hugh!
Right on! How you like this?
Got it!
I feel like the audio mix is a little bit wonky.
Diana? Diana?
Yeah? What?
See this spot? You think we can get here in one piece?
Yeah! We'll go, and if you don't get hurt, that means it's safe. Let's go!
Sounds like a plan.
If you don't get hurt, that means it's safe.
Pragmata is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and Steam in 2026. This year at Tokyo Game Show 2025, we'll showcase a playable demo featuring Pragmata's puzzle and action-based gameplay. Make sure to wishlist and follow us on our socials for all of the latest information.
It's a lot of fun. I played it at Gamescom. There's a video of
Now
my
let's take a
impressions.
look at the following title.
They really copied the Nintendo Direct format for this, huh?
All the Mega Man Star Force games compiled together in the ultimate package.
The ultimate
Mega
package.
Man Star Force Legacy Collection.
How about a new Mega Man game?
In an era where EM waves connect everything, harness the bond between Geostellar and the
I'm
visitor
actually
from outer
asking.
space, Omegasys, to transform into Mega Man and protect the world. But watch out, mysterious virus enemies lurk in the wave world. Unleash the power of battle cards to delete every threat in your path. Customize the ultimate deck with more than 150 cards to choose from. Play each game your way. Now upgraded with assist features and difficulty settings to fine-tune your experience. Originally only available through events and toys, a rich collection of bonus cards is now included, opening up even more deck-building options. Perfect your Mega Man for battle and put your skills to the test in online matches.
That's great
Take it
and all.
easy with a casual match or prove your prowess in ranked matches.
But what about a new Mega Man game?
Then form brother bands with up to 100 opponents. Power up through the strength of your bonds. Try out the high-resolution filter and explore the world with enhanced visuals. Check out over 1,000 illustrations in the gallery. And rock out to each game's tracks in the music player, including new musical arrangements. Experience the game with the original or arranged versions. Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection. Available 2026. Now, let's take a look at the following title. Here's the latest news on Street Fighter 6. Year 3 has kicked off, and the fights are more exciting than ever. Sagat, the legendary Muay Thai master, entered the fray in August. And from this month, it's time to get wild with a Monster Hunter Wilds collaboration. Several fighters will receive new EX colors inspired by the iconic monsters from the game. You won't want to
Damn.
miss out.
Arkveld Ken?
As we gear up for the next character, Sea Viper, to join the roster, be sure to check out the Sea Viper Arrives Fighting Pass, available now. Don't miss out on exclusive content, available only during this limited period. Here's a look at what you can expect when Sea Viper arrives onto the scene next month. Get ready to be shocked.
Shocking.
Workaholic Director of Siren Holdings Research and Development Department. Grace Hill is nothing but a cover story.
The jiggle physics.
Crimson Viper. My code name.
You guys saw the jiggle physics?
Stay out of my business.
Oh, hell yeah.
Could you just, like, give up now? I have other work to do. A B+ for effort. Let's rock.
Poor Guile just getting absolutely beat up, dude. These animations. These animations, bro. Capcom's got them animations.
Even messed up my makeup.
You got the best animators in the business.
Also known as Miss Perfect, Sea Viper made her debut in Street Fighter IV. She's an operative belonging to a certain intelligence organization and is equipped with secret spy gadgets that can burn or shock her targets. She overwhelms her opponents with an offense that incorporates her high jump. Sea Viper is scheduled for release on October 15th. Ahead of her anticipated release, players can get their hands on Sea Viper for the very first time at Capcom's booth at Tokyo Game Show 2025. We hope to see you there.
Tonight. What's that?
Banshee's Last Cry, the genre-defining visual novel, is celebrating its 30th anniversary. To celebrate the occasion, we're launching a special collaboration. A brand new scenario will be available in World Tour mode. This collaboration will be released alongside Sea Viper, and it will be a free edition for all players to enjoy.
Nice.
During the collaboration
It's new
period,
content.
the Battle Hub will receive a special makeover. Exclusive collab-themed items will also be free to all players who log in during this period. Expect thrills and chills in this exciting collaboration. Now, we'd like to share new info about Outfit 4. Zangief will be receiving Outfit 4 alongside the release of Sea Viper.
Witness my full might!
Robot Zangief?
That's right. Zangief's going full mecha. Mech
Bro came out of
Zangief, who appeared
Exoprimal.
in previous titles, is making his return. Wreck your opponents with a body of pure steel. And to commemorate the release of this special outfit, we're teaming up with the popular metal band Cavalera Conspiracy. Be sure to look forward to further updates about their original track in the future. Lastly, we have one last announcement related to Street Fighter 6.
50%
We are
off.
currently running a sale. You can get the digital version of Street Fighter 6 for 50% off. It's a great time to jump in for players that haven't picked up the game yet. Join us as the fight continues. Thank you for your continued support. Capcom Esports proudly presents the official tournament for Street Fighter 6. First up, let's talk about Street Fighter League. Street Fighter League Pro JP 2025 is Japan's premier official Capcom league. 12 teams across 2 divisions are battling it out to be the best team in Japan. Tune in every Tuesday and Friday for live coverage of the event. The excitement doesn't stop in Japan, though. Street Fighter League is blazing hot worldwide. The fight goes worldwide with Street Fighter League Pro US and Pro Europe. Here are the teams participating. This season, both leagues kick off in November with live broadcasts for every match. The winning teams for each region will advance to the Street Fighter League World Championship 2025, held at Ryogoku Kokugikan. Next up, let's talk about Capcom Pro Tour 2025. The finals will also be held at Ryogoku Kokugikan in March. This competitive tournament tour will see players worldwide striving to qualify for a $1 million prize at Capcom Cup 12. The tournament is open to all participants, including pros and amateur players. For detailed tournament information, please check the official Capcom Esports social media accounts.
All right. What's next?
Now,
Ace
let's take a look
Attorney.
at the following title.
I think we're going to have to wait until the end for Monster Hunter.
Objection!
Objection! I don't know anything about the Phoenix Wright games. They haven't shown Resident Evil 9 yet. Wait, it's just the soundtrack? Rurikhan, place your bets. Are we getting a second monster as well? I'm going to say yes. Give me a second. I think they're mowing the lawn outside. Take that! Let's close the window. Oh, it's a free update. Okay. Resident Evil 9. Brutally immersive. Bro, that monster's got some jump scares in it. I'll tell you that.
Resident Evil Requiem, scheduled for release on February 27, 2026. In this latest Resident Evil game, our protagonist, FBI investigator Grace Ashcroft, will have to confront unknown horrors.
It's not a PS5 exclusive. The monster Jono? Yes, it was
Immerse
Jono.
yourself in the world through
He got me.
first-person perspective. Or step back
I
and
played in
enjoy the
first-person
action
mode.
with third-person perspective. Choose the perspective that suits you. Join Grace as she revisits her past, faces new threats,
The visuals were really good. I think it was playing on PS5, if I'm not mistaken.
and uncovers the truth behind the Raccoon City incident. Look forward to new developments in the series story alongside improved gameplay
By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, remember to hit the like button.
at
Helps out a
tomorrow's
lot.
Tokyo
Thank
Game
you.
Show 2025. You can experience a taste of the horrors awaiting Grace yourself. The available platforms will be the PlayStation 5, desktop PC, laptop, and the first playable demo for the
Is it not
Nintendo
on
Switch
Xbox?
2. We hope you'll stop by the Capcom
Oh, this is
booth
for the
and give
demo,
it a try.
because the thing will also be on Xbox, I think.
Resident
Yeah, it's
Evil
on Xbox
Requiem
as well.
is scheduled for
It's
release
just for the
on
demo of
February
Tokyo Game
27, 2026.
No, Shadow. Monster Hunter hasn't happened yet.
But that's not all. Nintendo Switch 2 versions of Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 7 are scheduled for release the same day. Experience the Resident Evil series on the Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Onimusha,
Onimusha,
Way of the
yep.
Sword,
So
the
Monster
all-new
Hunter's
entry in the
gonna be the
swordplay
cap.
action series. Enjoy this brand new
Ooh,
trailer.
a new trailer. Hell yeah, now we're talking.
Am I dead?
This might
Oh,
be when he
yes.
got his Oni gauntlet.
So, this gauntlet is for you. You pop this on, you get the power of the Oni, and you'll be back topside.
I walk the path of the sword on my strength alone. I don't need some monster's power.
The power of the Oni is all that's sustaining your life. That's an Oni gauntlet.
Musashi!
Gundy!
This thing's made me so damn strong.
Musashi, I cannot apologize enough for dragging you down this path against your will.
Yeah, he doesn't want the Oni gauntlet.
If I take this gauntlet off, I'll be a bloody mess on the floor anyway.
This isn't what you promised, Gauntlet.
My troop was attacked, and one of our members is missing.
Save this world.
Fighting Genma wasn't the path I planned, but who knows? Maybe it'll be worth my while.
Well said!
What in the... Get a hold of yourself! Are you a man or a beast? Getting strong because of some gauntlet. That's not strength.
I'm gonna eat all the souls you got in there.
Turns out, Miyamoto Musashi was just a brute with a sword after all.
Being tough isn't enough. A warrior meditates on what strength really means. Enjoying your new toys, I see.
It's not like Dragon's Dogma combat at all. At all.
Hey, Musashi.
Musashi. I love the way dude speaks. Onimusha 1+2 pack is now available.
Follow a young Oni gauntlet-wielding Miyamoto Musashi and his battles with the Genma as he travels through Kyoto. We hope you look forward to not only the exciting action gameplay, but also the thrilling story. Starting tomorrow, Capcom's booth at Tokyo Game Show will feature playable demo stations. Get a taste of the core gameplay alongside a fight to the death with Sasaki Ganryu. Don't miss this chance to give the game a try. We're also planning a special stage event at the Capcom booth featuring the developers and guest speakers. We'll be streaming the event as well, so don't miss out. Visit the official site for more details.
By the way, there's an interview for Onimusha in the channel for those of you interested in learning more.
皆さんこんにちは。
Ryozo!
モンスターハンターシリーズプロデューサーの辻本です。
I'm Ryozo Sujimoto, producer for the Monster Hunter series.
本日は好
And I'd
評
like to
発売
present
中
you
の
with
モンス
the
ターハン
latest
ターワイ
info
ルズ
on
の
Monster
最新
Hunter
情報と
Wilds.
先日発
And on
表
the
いたし
newest
ました
entry in the
ストーリ
story
ーズシリー
series,
ズ最新作
Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted
運命のストーリーに
Reflection.
ついてご紹介いたします。まずは8月に
Start off, we announced the Final Fantasy XIV online collaboration in August.
モンスターハンターワイルズのタイトルアップ
So here's a video showcasing what's included in Monster Hunter Wilds Title Update 3. I hope you enjoy it.
どうぞ。
Here it is. Damn, they show so much. There's the armor set. Dark Knight Greatsword. I'm gonna have to look at that better. Rocket Punch! Bro! What? Wait, I want to play a Paladin! Or a Gunbreaker. The Pictomancer? You get a Pictomancer? What the hell? So wait, we're getting Dark Knight job? Pictomancer? What else? Bro, that's crazy. Arc-tempered new Udra. The Morbol pet. September 29th, Monday. There you go.
Title Update 3 will include a wide variety of content, including a special collaboration with Final
So it's
Fantasy
on Monday.
XIV. In an extra mission, you'll get to experience a story involving characters who have come from Final Fantasy XIV's
Alpha!
Eorzea. 2 jobs from the world of Final Fantasy XIV, Dark Knight and Pictomancer will make their debut in Wilds. The Dark Knight wields a 2-handed sword and unleashes powerful techniques that draw on the power of darkness. As part of the Bale Armor Alpha Set bonus skill, they can activate the unique action,
The Blackest Night!
The Greatsword Shadowbringer has an
Oh my
exclusive
God.
weapon skill.
I'm a Greatsword main now. Sorry.
Pictomancers
It's called
fight by causing
Shadowbringer,
their
come
art
on.
to come to life. Having the soul of the Pictomancer in your item pouch will allow you to cast Pictomancy spells like Palm Motif.
So you can heal.
There will also
Well,
be new
Pictomancer's not a
Palico
healer.
and Sacred equipment,
Wait, that's a Palico? He becomes a Morbol?
as well as cosmetic rewards like pendants and gestures. In order to defeat Omega Planetus, a number of special gameplay mechanics will prove especially effective. Get a well-prepared party together and give it your best
A
shot.
well-prepared party. Multiplayer. I told you guys. You need to be in multiplayer.
New Udra will be the 3rd Arch-Tempered monster and will appear in a permanent event quest. Craft new equipment with exclusive materials.
This should be interesting. Downloadable content. No new
New
monsters
DLC
announced.
will be introduced. 4 nostalgic gestures will be made available as free DLC.
Free DLC.
The paid cosmetic DLC Pack 3 will also
And
be
then-
available.
More stuff. Paid stuff.
New quest completion animations will be added.
Wait, these
They
are
can
paid?
be found under quest completion animation priority in the quest counter menu. Find your favorite.
Oh, hell yeah, that's the one. Dude, Ark is throwing his wallet at the screen right now. He's like, give me.
There will also be other DLC that isn't included in any packs.
They're pushing so much DLC when they still have performance issues. They really shouldn't.
In addition to quests in which you can obtain Rarity 8 Ardian materials and other materials to make special equipment. For a limited time, there will be a Seregios challenge quest and a free challenge quest where you can take on Arch-Tempered New Udra. The Dream Spell seasonal event is scheduled to be held in the fall. It includes a ton of rewards, so be sure to check it out.
It's a harvest
A
festival.
delightfully airy grand hub awaits you.
Okay.
Starting on September 25th at the Tokyo Game Show 2025 Capcom booth. You'll be able to play Title Update 3's Final Fantasy XIV special collaboration. Come on by and defeat Omega Planetus before the update is officially made available. Get ready for Monster Hunter Wilds Championships and Monster Hunter Festa 2025. Visit the official websites for details.
たくさんのご意見、ご要望をお寄せいただいている皆様、誠にありがとうございます。開発チーム一同、皆様からのフィードバックに
Development
目
team
を
has
通し、
looked through all of the
改善
feedback
調整
and
の
is
対
working
応
on
に当たってい
implementing
ます。
improvements and adjustments.
各種
More
改善や
information on our
今後の
plans
方
for the
針を
game
お伝え
going
する
forward.
フィードバックレポートを公式
Please
SNS
check
や
out the guild
ウェ
report
ブ
that
サイ
will
ト
be
で公
published
開し
on
て
our
おります
official
ので、
social
ご
media
確
and on the
認い
official
ただければと
website.
思います。
It's been getting published over the last couple of weeks.
今後もより快適で
We're
楽しい
doing
ゲー
everything
ム
we
体
can to
験を
make
お
the
届
play
けできるよ
experience
う
more
全
enjoyable
力
for
で取
everyone.
り組んでまいりますので、引き続きよろし
So
く
please
お
bear
願いい
with
たしま
us.
す。
Roadmap.
今後の
Let's
スケジュール
review
につ
the
いて
upcoming
おさらい
schedule.
します。無料タイトルアップ
Free
デー
title
ト
update 3 will be
第
made
3弾
available
は
on the
ご
date
覧の日程
shown.
で配信いたします。
So
ファイナルファンタジー14との
October
スペシャルコラボ
22nd,
と
as
して
part of the special collaboration of Final Fantasy XIV, we'll have a new monster Omega
オメガプラネテスや
Planetes,
ハンターの武器や
as
防
well
具
as
な
new
ど
hunter
さ
weapons,
まざまなコ
equipment,
ンテ
and
ンツ
other
が配信
content.
されます。常設イベ
Arch-Tempered
ント
New
クエス
Udra
トと
will
し
be
て
made available as a
激戦
permanent
王
event quest.
エグドラを配信いたします。秋の季
The
節イベン
autumn
ト
seasonal event
交わり
Festival
の
of
祭
Accord
事
Dream Spell
夢
will
明
be
かり
held
の
for a
儀が
limited
期
time.
間限定で開催されます。エンドコンテンツの
For
拡充につい
additional
ては
endgame content,
8
we
月
added
のアッ
9 star
プデートで
tempered monsters and
星級モ
talisman
ンスター
melding
と
in
鑑
August.
定5隻の追加を実施いたしましたが、12月のタ
Plan
イ
to
トルアッ
introduce
プデ
more
ート
endgame
第
content
4
in
弾でも
December with
別
Title
途
Update
エンドコ
4.
ンテンツの拡充を予定しております。タイトルアップデー
We're
ト
working hard to
第
release
4
the
弾
title
は
update 4 in December
2025年12月
2025.
の配信を目指して鋭意開発を進めております。本日は新たな
We
映像
have a new
をお
video
持ち
prepared
し
for
ま
you
したの
today,
で
so
ご
please
覧くだ
enjoy
さい。
it. Okay. Title update 4. Dog? It's Gogmazius. There it is. Y'all wanted an Elder Dragon. Now you got one. We prepared a
タ
video.
イトルアップ
It's
デート
Gog.
第4弾では 追加モンスターと
Title
して
Update 4 will introduce a new monster,
ゴグマジオスが登場します
Gogmazios. We're planning to make it available in December 2025, so please stay
開発進
tuned
行
for
中
more
ですので
information.
今後の情報をお待ちください続いてはモンスター
Now
ハン
let's
タ
take a
ー
deeper dive into Monster Stories 3
運命の
Twisted
遭遇の情報で
Reflection.
すまずはこち
First,
らの
please
最
take a
新
look
映
at
像を
this.
ご覧く
New
ださい
trailer for Stories 3, baby.
Twin monsters are a portent of disaster. Should you wish to oppose this omen, ancient custom dictates
Wait, this is the same trailer.
that only one may live.
He has much to learn, both as royalty and as a rider. Do what you can to help him.
In the service of your development, I will go to the end of the world and beyond!
The only talk I hear of Lady Amara is as the founder of the Rangers and an intrepid protector of monsters. We, me and the Rangers, have nothing but respect for her.
Unraveling the world's greatest mysteries? Man, the Rangers are so cool!
Look at that. It's gone feral.
Feral, shut the cup.
Got it! And now I'm in your care, Prince. Let's go!
She just shows up in an
I needed
Angie.
to know what she hoped to accomplish. I became a ranger in the hopes I might find out.
Ramil faces an unprecedented crisis. This is a crisis plain and simple. Our kingdoms must come together if we wish to survive it.
Your troops advance on our border, and you dare plead for cooperation?
Hold on now. What joint venture would you have us undertake? Our homecoming beyond the meridian, the sacrosanctum.
Listen, you should really succeed the throne. I know it's the last thing you want, but a ruler as kind as you would ensure peace for a generation, maybe even longer.
Rathalos! I can't believe they'd bring it here!
This is gonna be so good. There's Ray Dow. March 13th, 2026. Yes, you can play as a
本
female
作は
character.
モンスターハンターワイルズで
Encounter
おなじみのモン
monsters you
スター
know
も
and
登
love
場し
from
ます
Monster Hunter Wilds.
映像で
Here we
は
see
宝石の
Chatakabra
ような
appearing
ものが
in a
体に
striking
付
new
着し
form with ore-like
通常と
growths
は異
erupting
なる
from his
姿で登
body.
場したチャタカブラそして最後に主
That's
人
right,
公
the
たち
monster
の
blocking the
前に立ち
protagonist
はだ
was
かった
none
の
other
は
than
レ
Ray
ダウ
Dow.
です条件を満たせば卵が手
Earn
に入
eggs
る
by completing certain
お供
requirements
と
and
して
hatch your
絆
very
を
own
結ぶことができる
monsters,
のでご期
forging
待くださ
powerful
い
bonds.
ここからは
From here
本作
on,
の
we'll have the
ディレ
game
クター
director Oguro-san
大黒
walk
と
us
一緒
through
に
some
実際
gameplay.
のゲーム画
Ooh,
面を
actual
交えて
gameplay.
紹介したいと思います
ディレクターの大黒です。本日は
Kenji
よろしくお
Oguro
願いし
here.
ます。
Thanks for joining me today. Story.
本作は原因のわからない石化現象の拡大で
Story
生態系が
unfolds in a
崩れつ
world
つあ
where
る
the
世界
crystal
が描かれま
encroachment is
す。
spreading, disrupting the
物語は
balance. Among this
滅びの
disaster, we
道をた
focus
どろ
on
うとしている
Azuria
2つの
and Vermeil, two
ア
nations
ズラ
on the
と
brink of
ユリオンを
destruction.
中心に展開します。絶滅した
It
アズ
all
の
begins with
リオ
the
レースの
discovery of
卵
an
の
egg
発
from
掘
the
から始まり
supposedly
ます。
extinct
しかし
Rathalos,
生ま
hatching
れ
as
出
a
た
pair
の
of
は
twins
総
known
輪を
as
持つ
sky-scale
双子のリオレース。
Rathalos.
この総輪の総
Once
輪
thought to have sparked a
200
catastrophe
年前の
200 years
虐
ago,
待のきっ
these
かけであり
sky-scale
不吉の
twins
象
are
徴と
regarded
され
as
ていた
ill
モンスターでし
omens.
た。不吉
Its
の影は
misfortune casts its
両
shadow
国
across the
戦火の
land,
兆しと
threatening
な
to
って
spark
現
a
れます。
potential conflict.
本作の主人
Take on the
公
role
は
of Azuria's
アズラル
prince
国
of,
の
or
王子
princess,
あ
a
るいは
rider in
姫
a
と
bond
し
of
て
kinship
リ
with
オ
the
レウスと
Rathalos.
絆を結んだライダーです。そして
Serve as the
レンジャ
captain
ー
of
と
the
いう
Ranger
組織の隊長
organization.
を務めています。レンジャーとは
As a ranger,
石化
it
現
is
象
your
とと
duty
も
to
に
investigate the
各地に
mysterious
現れ
egg
た
quartz
卵
that
石
has
と呼ばれ
appeared
る異
with the
物を調
crystal
査したり
encroachment. We'll also discover endangered species of monsters and help restore damaged ecosystems. The game begins as Thea, a new ranger, is delivering a lesson on the responsibilities of their group. Field action. Our goal with the story series is to create a game where everyone can enjoy the Monster Hunter world. That said, creating exciting action gameplay is one of Capcom's greatest assets in game development, so with this entry we focused on the fun and excitement of riding monsters. Nintendo might have a word to say about that. No need for screen transitions while using riding actions like flying or climbing. Enjoy the feeling of exploring wide open areas. Long-range breath attacks or close-range strikes to deal some damage and start battles at an advantage. I think you'll find that riding monsters is now more fun than ever. That's cool. They're making the riding more interesting, so traversal is going to be more of a thing. Let's talk about battles. Participate in turn-based battles using the series staple attributes power, speed, and technical. It's kind of like a rock, paper, scissors system. Enjoy more ways to strategize and gain the advantage in addition to the popular rock, paper, scissors combat of the previous entries. Deplete an enemy's Wyvern Soul Gauge to activate the brand new Synchro Rush. It's like the beatdown from Persona, it seems. These attacks performed by the whole party will deal massive damage. Deciding whether to deal regular damage to target or the Wyvern Soul Gauge will be the key to success. Battle system's incredibly satisfying, rewarding player decisions with big damage. We like big numbers. Big numbers make brain happy. We've also got plenty of new additions to the meat and potatoes of the series, gathering and raising monsters. Jesus, more eggs. We'll touch on that subject another time, so we hope you look forward to that.
Monster Hunter Stories 3
Twisted Reflection will be releasing on March 13th, 2026. The development team is working its very best to bring you a wonderful game, so please be patient just a little longer. We prepared a short game demo available at the Capcom booth at Tokyo Game Show 2025. Oh, there's a broadcast too.
特別ステージでも新情報を公開予定です。配信も行う予定ですので、ぜひご覧ください。本日の情報は以上となります。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
Take advantage of our digital sale to get popular titles at an affordable price.
That was it.
In celebration of
thought we were
Tokyo
gonna
Game Show
get
2025,
Outlander
you can get
stuff as
Street
well.
Fighter 6 for 50% off.
I really thought we were gonna get
Monster
some
Hunter Wilds is also available
Outlanders
at a
teasers.
special discount. Prepare for Resident Evil Requiem and celebrate the series' 30th anniversary by diving into other Resident Evil titles. Also, get discounts on related games for newly announced titles and the long-selling Ace Attorney series. Capcom's fan favorites are on sale now. Jump in and save big while this offer lasts. That's everything for today's presentation. Thank you for watching. Please keep an eye out for the latest Capcom news, and we hope to see you at the Capcom booth at Tokyo Game Show 2025.
Okay. Let me go ahead and swap over to the official Monster Hunter channel. As they'll likely have the trailers there, I would imagine. Yep, title update 3. And also, while we're opening this, let's also open the official Monster Hunter website, as there's likely to be some stuff there. At least I would expect as much. Let's see. Free title update 3. There's a whole new page. Okay, so we'll look over this after we watch the video. We'll go over all this information. And there's the roadmap at the end. Perfect. Is there more stuff? Oh, this is the previous one. Okay. Honestly, guys, I was disappointed with Title Update 3 reveal. Why? Like, we got Omega, we got New Udra. I thought there was a potential for us to get into the monster, but instead of that, they went all out with Omega to the point where we're getting 2 jobs from Final Fantasy XIV, which I'm curious if those will only be available for the Omega fight, or if that's something that you can actually use outside of that. I would suspect it's something you can actually use outside of that, due to the fact that when we got Akuma is essentially like a viable weapon that a viable weapon that you can kind of like play outside of events and stuff like that. It's just, it's not as powerful as other weapons, but it does scale with attack, so you can play it as, an alternative to a traditional Monster Hunter weapon. I'm curious if the jobs is going to be something that we're going to be able to do like that as well. And, I do think it's going to be like Akuma. I'm not a big fan of Final Fantasy XIV. Wanted to hunt Omega normally. It was never going to be a normal hunt, just like Behemoth is not a normal hunt. Just like when you get these collabs with 14, you get like a raid, like if it's 14. That's the thing. Want to fight Basilgoose? Yeah, I want to fight Basilgoose as well. Not getting craftable weapons for all 14 is disappointing to me. Who says you're not getting craftable weapons? I don't think we're just getting the Shadowbringer. We're getting the Shadowbringer, but we're getting other Omega weapons as well. Problem that I have with Wilds is that beyond just farming for equipment, there's nothing really to drive people to play. That's all Monster Hunter games. Iceborne is the same thing. Like, why are you killing Fatalis? So you can get Fatalis' armor. Why are you killing Elatreon? So you can get Elatreon's armor. Why are you killing stuff in the Anomaly? So you can do Creator's Crafting. That's always been the case. We're also going to get Gogmazios as TU4, although that's the only thing that they revealed for TU4. So Gogmazios and the performance update, as well as a new festival. I hope you can do Omega solo. I don't know, dude. It seems like there's going to be some very specific things. My prediction initially was that you'd be able to do Omega solo with companions. I don't know anymore, because it seems like there'll be some straight up raid mechanics. But yeah, I've seen already a lot of people saying that they're disappointed with Title Update 3, and it's like, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I'm super excited to fight Omega. Like, title updates has always been something to get people back together for a couple of weeks and then take another break. That's always kind of been the case for title updates. I don't know what people are expecting at this point. It's like, listen, I'm excited to fight Omega. I just put it like that. Should be doable solo, like when you play offline. I don't know if it will be doable solo. I'm interested in what kind of stuff you can get from the festival. Yeah, there's a ton of things. My only complaint is the amount of paid DLCs. I feel like they are putting a lot of paid DLCs when they still haven't sorted out the performance issues, and I do feel like that's going to leave a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. Absolutely. Because they need to fix the performance before they ask for more money. It's like that's one of the big problems with Monster Hunter Wilds right now, is that every time a new title update release, and this is something I've told directly to Capcom, I'm like, listen, every time a new update releases and you guys keep releasing paid DLC, community is going to be upset. Like, we're all going to be upset because, like, the game still has performance issues. 2 complaints of DLC in favoring the same handful of weapons every game. Gunlance is finally got some love for the first time in I don't even know how many years. I don't even know how many years. So I can't. I'm not sure I agree with all the same weapons getting the same getting different treatment and all that. But yeah, you do more open lobbies and get people to help solo players. Yeah, I'll do Omega open lobbies. Of course, we're gonna do that. Are there going to be performance fixes in Title Update 3? They haven't announced anything. I believe that performance fixes are going to be for Title Update 4. They've announced something about processor usage or something like that. No more gimmicks. Gimmicks ruin the core gameplay. Like, listen, Final Fantasy XIV collabs are always going to be like a Final Fantasy XIV raid. That's the point.
If only
That's literally the point. Like, listen, are you going to tell me that all the people that really enjoyed Behemoth and Extremoth, now all of a sudden it's like, actually, we didn't like it back then? Sunbreak Gunlance good. Yeah, good moveset, terrible damage. Good moveset, terrible damage. That's what I'd say about that. Darrow BR, thank you very much for becoming grossly incandescent. Tip of the hat. And also, who was it? Jan P. Oh, damn, I think it's Jan P5. Jan P5, thank you very much for the souls earlier. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Behemoth wasn't even doable solo. Yeah, it wasn't. I hate to be the one, I didn't like Behemoth at all. Okay, that's fair if you didn't like it, but I feel like for the most part, it was well received. Is it confirmed that we'll get a weapon for each class? No, it's not confirmed. We don't know. Jesus. Guys, there's no need to call other people tourists. Jesus Christ. People want more. People want more content. It means they like what's there. Do you notice the trailer music? It wasn't Omega Normal. No, it wasn't. It was Omega MF012. Ooh. I mean, I don't know how to... I don't know those by head. Ketnet would definitely know that. We might get... I mean, we're definitely going to get phase transitions, just like we got with Behemoth, I would imagine. And they show like 4 weapons in the trailer. We're going to rewatch the trailer right now. We're going to rewatch the trailer. We're going to see. People want more because there's nothing to do in game. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, bro. No, fuck off with that. Like, I'm so done, dude. Like, no. There's nothing to do in the game. You can infinitely grind for talismans. There's 9-5 monsters. Like, what the fuck do you want? Like, actually, what do you want? Somebody's going to come out here and tell me, like, we need, at the very least, 50 more monsters. Otherwise, everything's bad. Everything's terrible. What do you mean? This game has more endgame than Monster Hunter World did. What are we talking about? Performance? Okay, performance is fine. You want performance? I can agree to that. Yes, absolutely. But, like, what the fuck do you mean there's nothing to do in game? I think people... I genuinely believe that people think that Monster Hunter is like Destiny. They just want like an infinite hamster wheel to jump on and stay in there. This is not Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is not the Destiny hamster wheel. Okay? Yeah, 9-5 fights are easy, right? All of that. Jesus Christ, bro. Like, no, I'm not gonna just take this anymore. Like, I'm done, bro. Like, I feel like I've been apologizing for the performance for the better part of this year. It's like, listen, haven't you taken your pound of flesh yet? Take your fucking pound of flesh and leave. Like, not even joking. Fucking hell, dude. Everything's bad. There's nothing to do. There's nothing.
Grossly incandescent.
There's a serious lack of endgame viable build diversity. Curiously enough, my build's completely different from Arknight's build, and we both play similar weapons. Funny how that happens. Not to mention, my build's completely different from most meta builds that are doing the rounds. Crazy. There's no build diversity. You guys go to Reddit, look for the most popular build it, and then say there's nothing to do. Jesus Christ. It's not that there's nothing to do, it's just that what's there is boring. How's that different than literally any other Monster Hunter game that came before this one? Like, I mean, we had to have this conversation at some fucking point. How's it different from literally any other Monster Hunter game? Except for master rank versions, I guess. But this is a base game, not a ultimate version, whatever, master rank. Like, how is this game different from base Monster Hunter World? The challenge? I swear people aren't doing 9.5s. People aren't doing 9.5s. They haven't played the game for like the last 6 months, and so they don't know what's in the game right now. They jump in, it's like, there's no challenge. Bro, go beat 9.5 Gore. If there's no challenge there, congratulations. You're already higher than like half of master rank of previous titles. More monsters, at least 150 plus. Yes, the biggest Monster Hunter game ever with the biggest amount of monsters is Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, which has, if I'm not mistaken, 92 monsters. Yet somehow Monster Hunter Wilds needed 150 plus monsters. I'm not coping. I like what I like. It's that simple. I just gotten so tired that every time that I like something in a game, somebody needs to come along nowadays and just shit all over it. It's like, oh, I like this thing about Path of Exile 2. Path of Exile 2 so bad, 1 was so much better. Oh my God, it's so bad. Jesus, it's fucking terrible. It's dog shit. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, I really like the way they're doing story in Hell Is Us. Hell Is Us is dog shit, bro. Play Silk Song. Like, what are we doing as a gaming community? There are legitimate reasons to complain. Like, for instance, yes, they are adding a lot of paid DLC, which they shouldn't, because the game still has performance issues. Yes, the performance is bad. Absolutely. They still need to fix that. Yes, correct. 100%. I will join you on those things every fucking day of the week. Yes, I agree. 100%. I've said as much to Capcom multiple times. But good Lord, people coming in, there's nothing to do. It's like, you probably haven't played the game for 6 months. You're just not interested. Monster Hunter has never been the game for you to play 24/7 like fucking Destiny, where you grind until your eyeballs are dropping out, okay? You get some of that in a Master Rank expansion with shit like the Guiding Lands or the Anomaly stuff or the Guild Weapons back and for Ultimate or the Deviant tickets in Generations Ultimate. But like, a base game rarely has these type of 24/7 grinds. Never happened. It's never happened. So it's like, there's a lot of people coming out here expecting a live service game. And let me tell you, in no uncertain terms, this has literally been told to me by Capcom, this is not a live service game. It's not. You can come up with your definitions of what a live service game is. It's not. Sorry. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like, no, man, I'm just tired, dude. I'm just tired. It's like, every time I'm just trying to enjoy something, people need to come in here. It's like, the thing you like is bad. I hate it. You need to hate it too. It's shit. It was just like Night Rain, dude. When Night Rain came out, the amount of people coming over to just shit on Night Rain, Jesus Christ. It's not Elden Ring. It's not an expansion. It's bad. I have like 200 hours in Night Rain, and I'm thinking about it all the fucking time. I can't wait to jump in, play more with Wada, Art, Ketnet, and other friends of mine, play with Cowboy. You kidding me? Game's amazing. People just shit all over it. Like, Jesus Christ. You want to know why there's so many fucking video games? That you can fuck off and play whatever video game you enjoy. Jesus, I'm just so tired, bro. You get to a point where you're just like, I'm just fucking had it, dude. KitKat, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat. Appreciate support. Thank you. Sad to hear that people that are new players are expecting too much from months on a game when it's even just the base game. Hate to use the word tourist, but damn, I hate using the word tourist too, because I want people to feel welcome. I want people to feel welcome in the Monster Hunter community, but like some of the expectations that I've seen from Monster Hunter Wilds and just the absolute fabricated hate of people that clearly aren't even playing the fucking game right now. They just want to jump in because of some social media thing that is happening where everybody just feels the need to shit all over the goddamn game, and people just want to jump in and be like, want to be a part of something. I want to be a part of this movement that's just dumping all over this goddamn game. I can't fucking wait to just waste away with vitriol at everybody that likes this thing. I just want to shit all over it nonstop. It's like, all right, dude, you do that. You bring more hatred and vile and whatever the fuck you want into your life, but Jesus fucking Christ, at some point, move the fuck on. Just move on, bro. You don't like it? Good. Let us that enjoy it continue to enjoy it. Why must you just pour misery on top of more misery to the people that are liking it? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I've been respectful this whole time. I haven't spoken out about this, but I'm just fucking sick of it, dude. If you don't like it, there's the fucking door. Leave. God. Jesus, I can't wait to be called the shill as soon as people start farming this clip or whatever the fuck. Go ahead, call me a shill. I don't give a fuck. Gray Bush, thank you very much for becoming grossly incandescent. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Like, it's just, bro, it's insane, dude. It has been too long. It's been long enough. Like seriously. You know, I used to do this when I was younger. I used to play World of Warcraft and I used to be upset all the fucking time. Because Blizzard sucks at balancing their classes and Warrior was shit tier for God knows how long. And there I'd be fucking raging and being upset. And I wish somebody would tell me this back then. I wish somebody would have just walked right up to me, slapped me across the face and told me, you fucking idiot. Stop playing World of Warcraft. Go play something else, you fucking moron. I wish somebody had did that to me. God knows how long of my life I wasted away begrudgingly playing World of Warcraft when I wasn't having any fun until I eventually quit. Quitting World of Warcraft was one of the best things I've ever done. It's like, listen, there are things to complain about Monster Hunter Wilds. Absolutely. The game is far from perfect right now. There's a lot of problems, including the difficulty of the base game when you're going through the story. That's a problem. Performance, that's a problem. The amount of paid DLC, that's a problem. I'm right there with you. I will support you. I will complain about that. I do it live while we were watching the showcase. But like, shitting on the endgame of Wilds? Nah, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I'm done entertaining that. I'm just done. You know? Want to be upset? Be fucking upset. Leave me the fuck alone. Or come in here and bitch. Give me engagement on YouTube. Make sure to like the video and subscribe and all that other bullshit. Anyway, as I was saying, let's get back to this. Let's watch the trailer again and analyze it. I love that they did the model of Omega just like you have it on. Like, look at the little things below it. Little rockets there, whatever the fuck that is. His little Omega beard. Look at the armor that we're going to be getting. Does that look like the Omega armor? I never wore the Omega armor all that much. I feel this looks more like Shadowbringer's armor than necessarily Omega armor. The Dark Knight sword. Isn't this the Dark... Yeah, it's Dark Knight job armor. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's Dark Knight job armor. So we're going to be able to play as the Dark Knight. We're going to be able to do the Blackest Knight. That's one of the things they've already said. Looks like Dark Knight obviously is going to be using the Greatsword moveset, I would assume. So you'll need to have the Greatsword and you'll need to have the armor as well. So while they have shown more weapons, these are not Omega weapons. Like, these are other weapons that are available in the game. Like, this is some bone weapon. So the only weapon that they show here is the full Dark Knight set with the Shadowbringer sword. I don't know if they show more. Oh, the missile attack. Let me actually lower the volume so that whenever I pause, it doesn't completely feel like it's blasting your eardrums when we're pausing and getting started. So we're going to see telegraph AoEs. You're going to want to dodge or block the punch attacks. Looks like you'll have to actually hit the knuckles to drive them off. Bounce. Otherwise, you'll probably take massive amounts of damage. Now, it looks like this will be a usable item because it seems like it's the hunting horn user that's doing it. Like, you see how it popped up in the hunting horn user? Or maybe it pops up in the arena and the hunting horn user just happened to already be there. Maybe it's just like this part of the arena is safe and you have to run there. Blackest Night. So it looks like you'll have to have a Dark Knight to tank Slinger ammo? The Greatsword shot a Slinger? Wait, did he? Oh yeah, he did! Jesus. So probably Omega will drop this ammo, maybe? Omega will drop that ammo, somebody will have to pick it up and shoot it in the ground.
I'll take care of it.
I'm gonna have to practice my my greatsword play, because I'm gonna be that Dark Knight. That's me. I'm the hero. Didn't Behemoth only have Insectglaive as a new weapon in Monster Hunter World? Regicide Wolf, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Was it? I definitely remember the Truge Bolg. It was the Truge Bolg. It was the only thing. Yeah, you're right. I'd forgotten about that. We get the full armor set, but you only get one weapon. Can you layer over that greatsword, though? Why would you want to? So the Pictomancer stuff is more like Akuma. It's going to be like a usable item, I think. I think Pictomancer stuff will be optional. Oh, he summons other monsters. That is so cool. That's badass. What the hell is this Pictomancer thing? Pictomancer is a job in Final Fantasy XIV, which is a range DPS class, caster. So basically the Pictomancer draws things to life and then those things become spells. Although in 14, it's very specific, like you have to draw, you do combinations of like 3 things, if I remember, at least back when they first released it. You did combinations of 3 things and then those would form like a spell and then that spell would be cast. I think that in this one will be a little bit more simple. You'll just have like a couple of items that will work like spells, I would imagine. So these are things that are going to be coming in event quests entitled Update 3. Arc-Tempered New Udra. Morbol Palico. I don't want Morbol Palico. Hell no to the no, no, no. And then Gog in the Oil Well Basin. I mean, Gog was predictable. People have been calling Gog for a while. I think ever since we saw New Udra. Ever since we saw New Udra, everybody was saying, I think even me and Gaijin talked about it back then. We were all talking about how like, oh, it's got the oil stuff, here comes Gog. I never actually fought Gog in 4U. This is going to be the first time for me. Gogmazios. There's also leaks as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't report on leaks though, so. Lots of hunters? Isn't there just like 3 of them? I mean, I would expect this is probably like the reveal is in the story setting most likely. No, this is not lots of hunters. There's, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess. This would be ours. But I think that this is just because it's a story reveal. I think it'll still be just a 4-hunter fight. Then we have this thing. We're going to be looking over at it with more detail. Let's see what's in the website. Final Fantasy XIV online special collaboration. Special collaboration with Final Fantasy XIV Online, the hit MMORPGs coming title Update 3. Experience the fanciful story featuring characters who have wandered from the faraway realm of Eorzea, the world of Final Fantasy XIV Online. Get ready for a surge of awesome collaboration content. Hunter rank 41 or above, complete the main mission what lies ahead, and talk to Rove in the Ice Shard Cliffs to unlock a special extra mission. Introducing Omega Planetes as an additional monster. Having descended into the Forbidden Lands, the Omega Frame now bears a new name, one that sets it apart from the others. Defeating Omega Planetes will require clever usage of every trick at your disposal. Prepare yourself and rise to the challenge. Also introducing the Dark Knight Hunter Armor and Pictomancy spells. New Arc-Tempered Monster. Face Arc-Tempered New Udra in the Ultimate Hunting Challenge starting October 22nd in Event Quest and October 29th in a free challenge quest. So October 22nd is going to be when the new festival is going to be coming out as well. Seasonal event Festival of Accord Dream Spell. Event time October 22nd till November 12th. Let the eerie fall festivities begin. Watch as the Grand Hub takes on a strange, ominous flare, opening the way to a seasonal meal. Special new equipment, gestures, and pop-up camp decorations. Downloadable content. New gesture set. So these are all going to be free. Looks like it's the punch animation, the lying in the ground, the celebration, and check out my weapon. New pendants. These are also going to be free. Quest completion animations paid. And this is where Ark is going to splurge like a maniac. He's going to buy all the Gemma ones and then going to enable all the Gemma ones every time. I mean, let's face it, I'm probably going to do the same, but I'm going to do it for Alma. Alma's going to be the one. See, so if you want to see Alma, you come to my stream. If you want to see Gemma, you go to Ark stream. Wait. That would make more if you go to Arc stream. Not necessarily a good thing. Cosmetic DLC Pack 3. Add fresh visual flair to your hunting adventure with Cosmetic DLC Pack 3, a bundle of stylish content available September 29, 2025. Cosmetic DLC Pack 3 is not included with the Premium Deluxe Edition or the Cosmetic DLC Pass. Yeah, see, this is the problem. Like, considering the issues that the game still has, I don't think they should have done this. I think that this is a mistake, but, you know, the people in the suits are going to do what the people in the suits do. That is, they want that moolah. They want that moolah so that they can justify continuing to pour money into the game for more development. I don't agree with it. It is what it is. I'm not happy about this particular part. I feel like it would be a good show of good faith to just go like, hey, okay, so listen, performance still not where we want it to be. So we're going to give you some of these things for free, and we're not going to add any paid cosmetic DLC. We might add some more later once Title Update 4 comes out, yada, yada, yada. I think that would be much more reasonable. It is what it is. Rurikhan, you're in Portugal, but did you grow up or live in North America? No, I just watched Star Wars way too many times when I was younger, and I learned English through the subtitles. Rurikhan, you missed the collab details. They explain more on the Omega stuff. Where? Oh, collab details. Experience the fanciful story featuring Alpha and Omega, who have wandered from the faraway realm of Eorzea, the world of Final Fantasy XIV Online. Special collaboration exclusive rewards will also be added. Alpha is such a cute little guy. An Omega frame that has crossed the interdimensional rift and descended on the Forbidden Lands named Omega Planetes to distinguish it from other Omega frames. Delta attack. Omega Planetes will generate an Ursula clone in preparation for unleashing its devastating Delta attack. Omega Micros. It will also spew out Omega Micros that rapidly advance upon targets, self-destructing to inflict damage. Get the full rundown on the collaboration content by visiting the official web manual website. What? Where? Collaboration rewards. Gather materials from Omega Planetes to obtain special Hunter and Palico equipment as well as sacred decorations. Introducing the Dark Knight, Hunter Armor, and Pictomancy spells. 2 iconic jobs from Final Fantasy XIV Online join the hunt. The Dark Knight, Masters of the Two-Handed Blade and Dark Arts, and the Pictomancer, Masters of the Arcane, who can bring paintings to life, enter the world of Monster Hunter Wilds. Equipping the Bale Armor Alpha will grant the set bonus skill Soul of the Dark Knight. Activating this skill allows you to use the special action to Blackest Night. The Blackest Night ability can be activated from the item bar. Doing so will consume the player's health to generate a powerful barrier. The greatsword known as Shadowbringer has its own unique weapon skill. Using the Soul of the Pictomancer, you can cast Pictomancy spells such as Palm Motif. You can cast these spells from the item bar, combine the drawn motifs to unleash a powerful Pictomancy spell known as Mog of Ages. Pictomancy spells are highly effective against monsters from Final Fantasy XIV Online, dealing significant damage and more likely to inflict wounds. On top of that, a wide range of collaboration rewards await. Palico equipment, sacred decorations, pendants, gestures, hunter profile backgrounds, poses, and much more. Points of caution. To enjoy Final Fantasy XIV Online, special collaboration, you'll need to update the latest version, which will be released on the same day to update. Okay. And then you have information about Final Fantasy XIV. Wait, I want to know, what is this web manual shenanigans? Oh, this will be released on September 29th, so it's not available yet. So they're actually going to give you a manual as to how to fight this monster. My. Pictomancy isn't going to be usable in other fights, calling it now. It doesn't seem like you're going to be wanting to do a whole lot of Pictomancy, no. Monster or Clanker, Rui? I don't care. It's going to be fun to fight. That's what I care. There's going to be a motherfucking manual to beat this guy. Because they know that most Monster Hunter players aren't used to raid mechanics. They likely don't want a repeat of Extremoth. Like, I think a lot of people were never able to complete Extremoth because they didn't play as a team. You guys need to understand, when we were doing Extremoth, I barely ever did damage. Like, my thing was, I will heal everybody. You guys don't have to worry about healing. Just go full out. And I will get the mounts as we need them. So I was basically overseeing the strategy. I'd be calling stuff out like, okay, guys, here's how we're going to do the like this now. Then we're going to do it like that. And then eventually we got it. But yeah. Lardboard, starboard reference attacks. Yeah. Extremoth was awful. Extremoth was awesome. I love the Extremoth. We basically played it like a raid. It was awesome. And the thing is, Extremoth didn't even give gear. It was just a cosmetic reward and gave you the title Warrior of Light. I never beat Extreme Behemoth. Yeah, dude, it was rough. It was hard. I remember that the first night that I beat it, I was like so relieved because it took us so long. Like I think it was a lot of hours before we eventually beat it. And I was like, oh, we did it. And then the next morning I went and I helped 2-6 in Paradise get their clear as well. No friends to play with randoms was miserable. I did a bunch of lobbies. So listen, guys, if you join the Discord, you join our Discord here. Just, where's the thing? If you join our Discord, because a lot of the people that are in this Discord are people that watch my videos and stuff. I'm probably going to have like a guide for Omega and all that stuff, and people are going to be watching the streams, so they'll know the strats and all that. And then you can just go, if I'm not online, which I'm going to be trying to do as many sessions as I can, but if I'm not online, you can go to one of these looking for group things as well. You can be like, okay, I'm looking for a group on well, actually, I guess Monster Hunter, you can just look anywhere, because Wilds, it's whatever. But I had to separate these because sometimes people are playing, you know, Rise, or they're playing World, and they need specific channels to request for assistance. But yeah, there's looking for group channels for Monster Hunter. And we can just go to those and try to formulate groups. I'll try to have like a lobby where people are just running this stuff with the strategies that we'll come up with, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, you guys can check that out on the Discord. Rurikhan Omega Prog 29, let's go. When will we get the greatest Chatacabra? We don't even know if it'll be the greatest Chatacabra. The reason we got the greatest Jagras is because it was the most hunted monster. You guys think that Chatacabra is going to be the most hunted monster, or you think it could be something like Arkveld? Maybe. And then you get the greatest Arkveld. Or the greatest Chemitrice. I don't think Chemitrice is going to be the most hunted one, though. Feels bad. And then you get one that's going to be the one that is going to be the least hunted one. And you get a version of that, too. What would be the least hunted monster? I wonder. The greatest Chemitrice. I think the chicken will be up there, though. The water one? Ufduna? Everybody loves Ufduna. Gipsros? Yeah, Gipsros could be the least hunted one. For sure. Gipsros could be the least... Ooh, Hirabami! Hirabami is likely the least hunted one. They're so annoying. Hirabami. I think Hirabami would probably be the least hunted one. So you get like the greatest Hirabami, and it's a quest for the whole herd or whatever. Guardian Arkveld. Well, Guardian Arkveld's not fair because you only get to fight it like once. So it's not. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for now. That's all the information we know about Title Update 3. Naturally, there was also some cool stuff for Stories 3. It's a pretty good showing as far as I'm concerned. I'm excited for Title Update 3. I understand that some of the people who work here or maybe are still here don't care for it. Skip it. Join back in Title Update 4, maybe if you care about that one. Or maybe come back when there's the Master Rank expansion. Maybe that's the way to go about it. It is what it is. Hope you guys can enjoy the game at some point, is all I'll say. What else do we have? Final Fantasy 14 collaboration, September 29th. Is this probably going to be like Sunday night, huh? Because they usually do updates at like 1 in the morning. It's either that or it might even be Tuesday. So like late night Monday. Regardless, I'm happy it's not coming out tomorrow because that means that I will probably go to the Kill Team tournament that's happening this weekend. I'm going to go see if I can get my salvagers to get the crap beat out of them with the new rules. But yeah, Discord link, I linked it. I just linked it in Twitch. Here you go. And here's another one on YouTube for good measure. But yeah, we'll see. GOG Mazios should be pretty fun. This is going to be Title Update 4. The seasonal event will bring with it a bunch of new event quests and stuff. It'll be a good time, gentlemen. It'll be a good time, the month of October. But for now, that's going to be it. I love you guys. If you guys enjoyed it, like button, subscribe, bell notification icon, all that jazz. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay strong. Stay safe. Peace out.